Interesting, I just happened to look now that Chad Rivet and Robbie Giles are nearer to us. There's about a foot difference in height.
Yeah.
Well, Chad's got to capitalise on that, Eric. When the ball's in the air, as you said earlier before the day, that ball went forward there before. He tried to have two grabs at it. He's got to hit it once and grab it, and he'll be effective.
Well, anyway, Robbie, if Robbie gets at the ground,
he'll run right down the ground with it.
Run right.
Yeah.
So umpire Formosa has the ball in hand. Start of the second term. Bannockburn 3-2-20. They lead Corio 3 straight goals, 18. It'll be Shane Walker and Peter Moore who have rucked unchanged so far this afternoon. Moore gets it down towards... that was Clark getting it away by hand. Tried to get it towards Broome and also Moore in there. And Broome gets up with a football. It'll be a secondary bounce. Still in the middle of the ground, just to the eastern side. Centre wing position. Moore stands his ground and gets it down, but only as far as Cullen. Gave it to Cousins, but he wasn't ready for it. Clark was. Gave it to Nailon. Got a bit of room. Goes to the right foot kick high towards the pocket. Andrews in front. Goes up the drainer. Oh, he's on song today with those one grabs and took a good mark in front of Lazarick and King, and will line up for goal number 4. So Nailon just set it up there. Got it from the ruck contest through a set of hands, and
I thought he got caught on his wrong foot. Is he left footed, Alan?
No,
he's on his right.
It was an awkward kick, wasn't
it? Yeah, under a bit of pressure, I think fellas running at him.
So Andrews comes in, 20 metres out, slight angle for goal number 4. Oh, the drainer straight over the umpire's head. His 4th, and the 4th for Bannockburn. They go to 4-1-25, 4-2-26, and they lead Corio 3 straight goals, 18 on the Raiders bingo. Second quarter scoreboard, a minute and a half played.
I suppose, Welsh, you guys need to be rather careful now. The floodgates don't open with Ricky O'Toole not on the ground.
That's exactly right, yeah. Just got to pull one back now or just hold sway for the next couple of minutes till we get Ricky back on the ground running around. And hopefully see Cullen on the ground. Hopefully he can work himself into the game too.
So umpire Gladkey in the middle with the football as Moore and Walker prepared to contest again. Walker used the body, but the ball comes down to David White. Off a step, straight up in the air. Umpire call play on, although Cousins took the mark. Ball comes to ground. Cousins again tries to crash his way through the pack. Unfortunately, fantastic tackling there by Clark and East. And there's some great work going from both of the on-ballers here. So the ball in the middle. Walker uses the body. Great punch forward there by David White. Ball picked up by Malone Grant. Gets a handball to Colliger. Drops it. Picks it up again on the left foot. He's had a pot shot from 25. And perhaps he had just a shade more time than he realised then. And it's offline. So only a behind to Bannockburn and to Troy Colliger. Raiders bingo scoreboard 4-3-27 for Bannockburn. 3 straight 18 for Corio, 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Kick in by King, look for Gundry. Colliger though chopped it off, nailing across there in support. The umpire will come in and ball it up. So in front of the Corio coach's box at half forward. And Ricky O'Toole sitting in there after having some stitches by the looks of it to his head after an accidental clash in the first term. Tate gets it down. Free kick for a hold. Going to go to Corio. Going to go to Justin Tate against Peter Moore. Clifford gives him a lead towards the centre wing. He goes in that direction. Gadd makes up a bit of ground. Clifford from behind. 2 grab up. Play on the call. Gets a good shepherd from Keating. Goes long to Walton. But Mick Turner will be able to stand there and take the mark at half back. So Mick Turner with the left boot. Goes towards the middle. Carroll gives him a lead. Oh, should have taken the mark. Didn't. Molchevic. Little toe poke might be okay. Dabrowski running through the middle. Rivet as well. Pushes Dillon off the ball. Dabrowski, can he pick it up? No, he can't. Ripped off the football. Rivet, the big man, has a second attempt. Tries to get the handball out again. Walton got a high tackle against Clinton Shaw and will take the free kick. Plays on now. Oh, runs into Aaron Broome and drops the footy. And it should be advantage paid. It is to Robbie Giles a long way up the ground who followed. Rivet goes wide. Looking for Dillon. Can't take the mark. Lazarick. His second effort was pretty good. Nailon comes across and he's pushed off the football. Little toe poke back towards Carroll. Tried to tap it on. Again to Nailon. Handball back inboard. Lazarick off the ground. Little toe poke and it's out of bounds.
Pretty tight in the Clintons
for a
there,
throw in.
Yeah, good stuff.
Clinton Shaw got up a bit sore in the middle. He landed on his knee, I think.
So a boundary throw in. Half forward flank. With Bannockburn into attack, the northern end, Moore and Walker. Walker in front from the ruck contest, over the back, Clark. Oh, he gets ripped up by Gundry. held to him, and it will be a ball up at half forward.
One of the things you've got to be a bit careful of, Welsh, is Lee Clifford, you can get caught out. I mean, he's starting to move up the ground too much. He got the kick up here on the half-forward flank and kicked it back to where he should have been.
Ball in the air. Moore for Bannockburn, gets a tap down, stacks on the mill, kicked out of the middle of the pack, heading toward the boundary line, and in fact has found the boundary line between wing and half-forward on the outer side of St Albans Reserve here. In the second quarter, Bannockburn kicking to the northern end, Corio kicking to the southern, and 5 minutes into the quarter, it's 4-3 Bannockburn lead Corio, 3 goals with the ball coming in. Walker pushes more out of the way, the ball comes down, picked up, well, it's not picked up, finally Cornwall picks it up for Corio, kicks to centre wing, running onto it is Keating, but he went without it. Oh, great pick-up, well, almost a great pick-up, David White, but there's just that little bit of pressure, a little bit of moisture on the ground, and the players having some difficulty in getting any clean possessions. So the ball is out of bounds again. True centre wing, outer side at St Albans Reserve. Moore, well, pushed out of the way there by Walker, who takes the footy, gets a handball to Cullen. Cullen back towards the centre half forward for Corio, over the head of both Clifford and Gadd, but coming through strongly there. Great work by Matt Dillon. Well, the umpire
Dropped it. Oh.
Well, that was a comedy of errors. Perhaps the umpire missed that one because Dillon tried to bounce it on the soft surface. Finally, Clark gets a handball to Malane Grant. Malane Grant sees the lead there of Shane Andrews, and nothing whatsoever that Matty King could do on that occasion. One, he was 3 metres behind, but two, the kick was perfect in front of Shane Andrews, ran onto it, took it on the chest, and thought about running on, but from 35 metres out, 45-degree angle, on the correct side for a left footer, and I think he's about 70 metres out at the minute.
The bloke's kicked 4 goals straight. You go back and have a kick.
So Andrews comes in. I tell you what, he's curved it back pretty well. What's the goal umpire? No, he's missed it. So 4-1 is his tally for the day, and Bannockburn's tally goes to 4-4-28 on the Raiders bingo scoreboard. They lead Corio 3 goals straight, 7 minutes into the second quarter.
Dabrowski plays on from fullback, goes wide looking for Tate. He sticks the big arms up in front of Colliger and takes the mark. Handball off to Gundry, goes with the right boot towards Clifford on centre wing. Gadd, Cousins comes back with a fly to the football as well. Now Gadd wrapped up by Clifford, and Clifford tries to play on. Oh, just as he got the handball out to Ricky Bigham. But it will come back for a ball up. So in between wing and half forward, with Bannockburn just into attack Moore and Walker. Do the ruck work. Moore stands his ground. Walker gets a hand to it. White, his kick is smothered over the shoulders to the umpire against Broome, and Matthew Cullen will take it. Cullen now goes a left foot kick towards Tate. Turner makes up a bit of ground. Tate pushing the back, said the umpire. No, Shepherd. So it'll be a free kick to Justin Tate. Troy Colliger can't believe that he's given the free kick away.
Umpire Gladke's found a new one. Haven't had that one paid this year.
No.
So Justin Tate on centre wing. Short little kick to Keating is okay. Oh, he dropped the mark he should have taken. But peace of mind to get it around the corner to Walton, who takes the mark and plays on at half forward. Goes long in towards Rivet. The big man stick the arms up. He got a hand to it and took the mark. And that's what Laurie was saying at quarter time he must do against the smaller Giles, and he took the mark. We see Ricky O'Toole ready to come back on the ground. Cullen coming off. As Chad Rivet will line up for goal from 15 metres out directly in front.
Important kick for Corio, this one, was he?
Sure, Eric. The big fella's got to finish it off, and they would have held sway then.
That's a shocker. That's a basketball kick.
Dear, oh
He's kicked it out of bounds on the full.
That was as bad as Ross Dillon's.
That was worse.
So, free kick to Giles.
Oh, why can't you?
So, Giles from the back pocket.
He's in exactly the same position.
I think the umpire had called time off. I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt there, Eric. I don't know whether he did. Moore from behind, in front. Cousins, kick off the ground by Clark, finds a safe to the boundary line. At half forward for Corio, it will be a boundary throw in. Ricky O'Toole doesn't look the best, does he?
I just wonder where he is.
Walker tries to take it out of the ruck contest. East through the middle, handball to Turner. Over his shoulder towards centre wing. Aaron Broome leads in the race to the ball. Gundry sees it over the boundary line. On centre wing, it's Bannockburn 4-4-28. They lead Corio 3 straight goals, 18. We've been playing 9.5 minutes in the second term.
Ball with the boundary umpire, comes in. Walker in front, gets a tap down. Keating runs onto it, gets through a tackle, and finally gets the ball on his foot. Charles just edged Brett Harding out there in the contest, runs onto the footy, kicks it off the ground and has almost scored a behind. It's out of bounds. A metre from the, well, in fact, the goal umpire signifying it hit the point post.
Point post, yeah.
So, good cooperation with the umpires on that occasion. Ball back deep in the attacking area. Well, Walton pushed the pack forward, not seen by the umpire. Long handball out, looking for, that was Smith there.
Oh,
well,
that's a
he
good
chipped
mark.
it back to the top of the goal square. In good position, Lee Clifford, and takes a strong chest mark. Under a bit of pressure, but Lee Clifford now. The man on the mark, Stephen Gadd, is on the 10 metre square line. So Lee Clifford the chance here to increase the score line for Corio. So Clifford moves in. Well, it's not a bad looking kick. He's kicked it solidly straight through the middle. Lee Clifford kicks his first, and he's kicked the fourth for Corio. 4 goals straight, 24. They trail Bannockburn 4-4-28. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard, 10.5 minutes gone.
Just can't shake them, Bannockburn, can they? Corio just keep coming all the time and keep working hard and working forward. As we said before, Bannockburn looked very impressive when they got the ball, with Corio just workmanlike getting it forward, and they're doing very well at the moment.
I was just going to nearly be critical there before Welsh. I was going to say they're a little bit too short and a little bit indirect, but they picked their mark and bided their time, and they worked it up and got a nice goal. And probably if Rivet had a kick too, could have been in front.
Yep.
Back in the middle, Walker and Moore. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Moore goes up early. Walker gets it down. Through the middle, Walton. Handball. Well, it was a throw in the end of Tate, but it was okay. His handball out towards O'Toole White. Foot race now. And O'Toole just grimacing as he goes towards the boundary line.
He's not well,
He's
boy.
definitely not 100%, is he? As the boundary throw-in will happen on centre wing.
Interesting Shaw on Rivet, and Smith back to the goal square with Giles on him. So I think Bannockburn looking to ring the changes.
Walker gets it away to Cousins. Right foot kick around the corner. Rivet, Shaw, Walton. And good punch away. Clinton Shaw kept his eye on it and pushed it over the boundary line. At half forward.
The College at Tate is an entertaining battle, isn't it?
I reckon they're good. The good Jules Moore and Walker.
Yes.
Walker's doing a
From
fine
the throw
job.
in, it was Rivet doing the ruck work. Got the punch forward for Corio and gained 20 metres. So just ahead of Brett Harding, the ball's just drifted over the boundary line. So we're only 35 metres from the behind post, deep in the attacking area for Corio once again. 12 minutes gone. Ball comes in. This time it's Rivet again. And running onto the footy's Brett Harding. Attacked it pretty hard. He's forced toward the boundary, however, and runs it over for another throw-in. Well, just wonder what Johnny Cousins had for lunch today. He's having a go at Shaw now. He's playing it pretty hard and tough, and that's what finals are about. Well, the throw-in comes down to Shaw. A sort of a half-baked torpedo back in the middle. Numbers to Corio's advantage. Picked up by Walker. Chips it forward. Cornwall dives forward. Gee, I don't know if I would have been a batsman whether I'd have walked for that one.
I would have been waiting for the third umpire. Don't worry about that.
But the umpire on the spot is
Shay Walker,
given
get
it
in
out.
there, Shay.
So Nevada
That's
Corwood is 55 metres from goal.
Too late here.
And
You're coaching Bannockburn. What are you doing?
I know, I can see though.
so Cornwall comes in. Take a very good kick from there. Well, he's got on it pretty well, but it's going to be in the goal square. Big pack of players there. Rivet, second attempt.
He's golden. The big fella.
I'll tell you what, Justin Tate nearly touched
Almost
it.
did. But Rivet has kicked the goal. So a fine effort. Big pack of players there. Grabbed it in the middle of the pack and has put Corio in front. Corio 5 goals straight, 30. They lead Bannockburn 4-4-28. Raiders bingo scoreboard 13.5 minutes second quarter.
Good bit of roving there for the big fellow, wasn't it? He got the contest and
Tate
then
looked
beat
like
them all.
Fabian Barthez in the Manchester United goal, trying to save it, didn't he?
He's going to slam dunk it on. He's a big fella. He jumped up and
Yeah, Tony might have just forgot where he was at just for a minute there.
Gary Tillman on.
Yeah, College is coming off with the blood rule, I think. So Tillman on.
Playing well, Troy College, isn't he?
Yeah.
In the under.
He's up by Gladkey trying to tell him where he's got to go and play.
Oh, well, Adam would make a good football coach, wouldn't he?
So we see on his knee Troy Colliger, just with some blood, so he's off with the blood rule. Gary Tillman on. Back in the middle. They've taken the lead, the Devils. They're 2 points in front. We've been playing 14.5 minutes in the second term. Moore goes up early, gets it down towards Ross Dillon in the middle. O'Toole, handball, back towards Walton. He's got Tate on his outboard. Tatey, this is where he likes it. Runs to the point of the centre square. Poor kick towards Smith. He overruns it. Giles comes through. Now Shaw, handballs it back to Harding. They set things up. Oh, he can kick it to Troy Colliger on the wing. Oh, Rob Giles took the mark. Oh, boundary umpire. Oh. Troy Colliger standing there congratulating him because he called it out of bounds for a boundary throw, and it was out of bounds on the full. So a boundary throw in. Rivet in the ruck contest. Tries to take it away. Charles Toolman on hands and knees. Shuffles it out towards Clark. Throw, said the umpire. Well, that's because he didn't go where Adam Gladkey told him when he came on the ground. He's paid him back, I reckon. Kick. Oh, great kick to Ricky Bigham. Runs to 50. Goes to the right boot. Sets it up. And in front, Bolchevic. Great mark. Plays on. Turns around. Kicks the goal.
Well done. Well done.
Bolchevic has kicked his second, the sixth for Corio. They go to 6 straight, 36. They lead Bannockburn 4-4-28. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard, 15.5 minutes play.
Laurie, that's what he's in the side for. Bannockburn, they're going to have to put somebody on him.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, in this case, it's been a bit of a patch now for Corio. They've played some terrific football in this 5 to 8 minutes of footy, and Bannockburn have got to fight their way back now. And the same thing applies, as you said before to Walshy. They don't want to let Corio get too far ahead.
No, in the middle. The ball favoured Walker, comes down, a handball to Charles, picks it up. He's got Lazarick running off half-back, interchange there, so Lazarick on his own, kicks it forward for Corio. Well, clean bowled there on that occasion was Corio player, and the ball comes back to centre wing. Colliger takes the mark, not too sure where to go. He sees the lead coming from up forward by Wentworth, runs at the footy. Ball is, it's under Wentworth. Well, the umpire, almost... No, he's indicated that he was trying to get it out, but didn't look like it from our angle here.
Why did Paul stop for? Another step and he marks on his chest.
Yeah. So the ball put in the air by the umpire, or more. Big punch there over Walker on that occasion. Found the safety of the boundary, and it's out of bounds. So it's half-forward flank for Bannockburn, kicking in the second quarter to the northern end. They trail Corio 6 goals to 4-4. The ball comes in. Lazarick dropped the footy. Gets the toe poke. Oh, good work there by Toolman. Attacked the footy. Terrible kick, however, and straight in the arms of Ricky O'Toole. He chips it back into the corridor.
Taking another one.
He's taking another one. Mark War.
So Cornwall now. O'Toole continued running. Handball back to O'Toole. He goes wide to the wing. Charles out there takes the mark comfortably ahead of his opponent. Looking for options further forward. Had Rivet short, but he's gone longer to Walton. Over his head. Running onto the footy is Tate, but College there underneath, a bit ahead of him. Walton receives the handball, kicks it back to centre half forward. Oh, picked up by Tate. Has a pot shot from 25 metres out. Gee, I tell you what.
Time then, didn't he?
You don't miss those, but he has. So that's the first behind to Corio. They'll probably drag him. 6-1-37. Corio. They lead. Bannockburn 4-4-28. Raiders bingo. First quarter scoreboard. 18 minutes gone. Second quarter.
I think they'll give him one more chance.
When I saw Tatey swing around and look up, I thought, oh, good idea.
Yeah.
So Robbie Giles with the ball at full back. Oh, just nearly slips as he goes to kick it in. Will it affect it? Wentworth has to be strong and is at defensive 50 and takes the mark. Turns around the corner, kicks it towards Aaron Broome. Clifford comes at him and attacks the football, does well. Can he keep it in? No, he can't.
They'll still, Laurie, you don't wait for it, do you?
Definitely not. And I just noticed the last couple of minutes, Bannockburn's kicking their position's been terrible.
And round the body, I don't know why Paul Whitworth went back then and kicked round his body. You just can't get the purchase on the ball that you want when you're kicking around your body.
Boundary throw in, more from behind. In front, Rivet having a run in the ruck, gets it away. Bolchevic ran at the footy and left it. Dillon didn't. He's an opposite number, goes towards centre wing. Nayland punch away by Bigham. Great second effort, Nayland. Needs a handball away, got one. Broome left it behind. Charles, he left it behind as well. He's under pressure and he's ripped off the football without it. No free kick, O'Toole. Handballs it to Lazarick, to Ricky Bigham. Goes to the right boot towards centre half forward. Colliger will come in and meet it with Dillon and breaks away at defensive 50. Takes a bounce and backs himself. Goes wide and gets Ross Dillon. He plays on now. Gundry comes at him. That's play on the call. Oh, he's under pressure.
Oh.
Gundry puts him on the ground holding the ball. Handball in front to Tate. Tate wants to turn around and go on the left. Short little kick to Cousins. Cousins can turn around and get over the top to Smith. And Gadd has to make up some ground, but not in time. Paul Smith takes the mark 15 metres out. We thought about kicking it to John Bolchevic too. Go back and have a shot, John Cousins said. So he will. So Paul Smith, left footer, so he's on the right side. He's only 15 metres out, 45-degree angle. So Paul Smith coming in. He's missed it. One behind to Paul Smith. So they go to 6-2-38 now, Corio. They lead Bannockburn 4-4-28. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard, 20 minutes played.
Could have kept four goals in front then.
Well, that was a bit of a
Last
let off
couple.
there, Paul, that's
Yep.
for sure.
So Giles with the football. The lead is at centre wing from David White. Running at him is Tate. White can't take the mark. Weight of numbers is to Corio's advantage. Nice little handball from O'Toole to Cousins. Cousins chip pass there, but well read by
Matt Dillon.
young Matt Dillon. Runs on quick with a footy. Lovely kick wide. And, good body work there by Colliger. Gets a handball to Nayland, but that's where they're breaking down across half forward at the moment, the Bannockburn side. And currently in the middle, it's bottled up by Corio, and they've done very, very well across that half-back line. So umpire Tatnall now with the football. Right in the middle of the St Albans reserve. Walton rucking against Moore. Ball comes down, picked up by Bannockburn, kicked by Corio. Kick forward from Cornwall, and Mick Turner takes the comfortable mark on centre wing for Bannockburn, but they just can't get the ball through the half-forward line at the moment. Turner taking some time, goes back into the middle, has Moore and White. White from behind takes the comfortable mark ahead of Ricky O'Toole. He's starting to look just a little more like it, Ricky. The ball wide there for Brett Harding.
Go on,
If
Brett.
it bounces for him, he's away. He gets it now, has one bounce, runs further forward. His pace to great advantage there. Great lead there from Zane Carroll. Can't take the mark. Push forward by Clark. Can he pick it up? He can't. Now it's Stacks on the mill. The ball pushed out. Carroll follows up from the boundary line. He's hooked it towards the goal area, but offline to the near side. So behind to Zane Carroll, he's second. And Bannockburn move to 4-5-29. They trail Corio 6-2-38. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard, 21.5 minutes gone.
Dabrowski kicks in, finds Calvin Keating, goes along the boundary looking for Nevada Cornwall. It'll be okay, and it's okay it is. Cornwall takes the mark.
I'll pay that catch.
Play that catch. Yes, that was a bit better from Mark Warp. Now just holds it up. Rivet gives him a lead. He's got Tate, Rivet and Walker all standing next to each other. He chips it over the top to Kelvin Keating. And he takes the mark. So Keating on centre wing. Goes towards half forward. Walker in front. Turner from behind. Walker, good mark. Takes a good grab. And takes the mark right in front of our commentary box. Tate gives him a lead. Moore is going to drop short. Clifford goes up and he takes the mark.
Too easy.
Clifford plays on. Gets around. Gadd takes him on. Goes to the right boot. Long. Has it got the accuracy? No. Has it got... offhand Smith. No, it's a mark. It's a mark to Paul Smith.
Yeah.
Robbie Giles can't believe it, but Paul Smith's been paid the mark right on the goal line, directly in front, and should have no trouble putting his first on the board, although I've seen two blokes kick it out of bounds on the full, so I won't say too much. But it is Paul Smith. Paul Smith with the football right in front of goal. And puts it through. His first and the seventh for Corio. They go to 7-3-45. They lead Bannockburn 4-5-29. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard, 23 minutes played.
We want the siren to go. We've got to talk to these players, Welshie.
Half-time AFL, Carlton 7-9, Geelong goalless in the second quarter, 3-5. And close to half-time at Torquay, Ocean Grove 4-2, Trail Drysdale 8-5.
So some progress scores there from AFL and the Bellarine. Aaron Broom off, Ron Pilgrim on the ground for Bannockburn.
If you can get him on the ground and steal a goal, because he is good round the goals, Ronnie. He makes something out of nothing, doesn't he?
Back in the middle, Walton having a run, gets it down towards Charles. On the hands and knees, Wentworth fighting hard for it as well. The umpire will come in, and secondary bounce just on the western side of the cricket pitch area, still in the centre square. Lazaruk's got the job on Ron Pilgrim now. He goes across to him. Walton goes up against Moore. They get it down. Wentworth leaves it behind. Cornwall, free kick for a hold, said the umpire. And it will come back to Paul Wentworth. Goes to the right boot. The lead on from Nayland. And in front of Bigham. Takes the mark. Still inside the centre square. Handball. Was going to handball to Dillon and elected to handball to Wentworth instead. Goes to the right boot. Long. Moore's up there, Andrews, off hands, King at the back of the pack, land falls in the arms of Toolman.
Oh.
His handball back towards Carroll, he tried to shuffle it out towards White, didn't quite get it there, Gundry to King, under pressure, goes towards the drainer, Andrews, handball towards Clark and the boundary line, Pee-wee, handball backwards towards Carroll, he's going to be under pressure from Keating, he dropped the footy, Clark in there again, he's wrapped up, he shuffles it out to Nayland, off one step, turns around, right foot kick towards the teeth of goal, Andrews, and off hands goes towards Lazarick, who wants to clear and kick out wide towards Shaw and Rivet. And Rivet tries to use the body. Shaw uses his pace, gets away and runs to 40 on the boundary line. Right foot kick. Goal!
Oh, what?
Clinton Shaw. Great play.
What
and
a
he's
goal.
put it through for his first and the fifth for Bannockburn. They go to 5-4-34 and Corio 7-2-44. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard, 25 minutes played.
I think that's just the spark we needed, actually, because we were floundering there a little bit. I was just about to say we have to do something in the next 2 or 3 minutes, not allow Corio to get a goal and get one ourselves.
Especially when it's your half-back flanker.
Top effort.
So back in the middle. Umpire Formosa to put the ball up again. Moore and Walton. The tap down comes from Moore to Wentworth. He's done well in the middle there. Gets on the left foot to centre half forward. Chopped off there by Dabrowski. Weaves and works his way clear. Handball to Bigham. Bigham has two on the wing. Tate takes the mark. Handball to O'Toole and away he goes. So Ricky O'Toole kicks it back towards centre half forward. In front is
good
Walker.
mark.
Strong mark there ahead of his opponent in Mick Turner. Handball comes to Walton. He goes to full forward. Up high. Giles. Good tap down. Comes to Shaw, the kicker of the last goal. Handball back to Giles. Little left foot chip. Has found Ross Dillon on half-back flank. He's got player loose in the middle in Colliger. Takes the courageous mark. Well, great tackle, Gundry. Dropped the ball, but no whistle on the play. Kick off the ground for Corio. Comes to Moore. Handball over to Dillon. Dillon now on the left foot. Goes towards Zane Carroll at half forward. Takes the mark and plays on. Heads goalwards. A lovely little chip pass to Ronnie Pilgrim. So Pilgrim now.
Ronnie
kicks it into the man on the mark.
Oh, no.
Back to Pilgrim on the left foot. He's hooked it. Nice bit of work by Toolman. Got the handball to Pilgrim. Had the goals in sight. Unfortunately, couldn't bring it back enough. So only behind. 6:36 Bannockburn. They trail Corio 7-2-44. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard. 27 minutes gone.
So Dabrowski from fullback for the Devils. He's got O'Toole short. He's got Gundry wide. He might go in that direction. He in fact chips short to King. Gains 10 metres. Still got Gundry on the boundary line. Goes in that direction and finds him. Chips it over the top towards Ricky O'Toole. At half back got Tate Long. Goes in that direction. He's also got Lazarick. And he pinpoints Lazarick. He runs his full distance and then kicks into Ross Dillon.
You could see that was going to happen.
Yeah. So a boundary throw in. On centre wing. Grandstand side. Coming across Walker. Up against Moore. Wentworth in front. Goes up. Charles. Also fighting hard for it. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Still on centre wing. 7-2-44. Corio, they lead. Bannockburn 5, 6:36. Been playing 28 minutes in the second term. Moore. Walker uses the body. Gets it away over the head of Dillon and Tate. Coming at it. Clifford has it. And tried to get around. Dropped the footy. Charles. He's surrounded as well by Tigers. The umpire will ball it up. On centre wing.
Bit stiff Bannockburn there. They got the ball clear and the umpire's whistle went at the same moment. So umpire Formosa to put the ball in the air. 28.5 minutes gone. Tap forward by Moore. Goes to Clark. Threw the ball forward, but to no avail. Good defensive work there from Corio. However, it comes back to Dillon. Over to Nayland. To Wentworth, who's running. He kicks it long to full forward. Mark there, not taken. Ball comes to ground. Pilgrim. Oh, gee. He's played on. He's kicked the goal anyway. I think the advantage paid. The free kick was Ronnie Pilgrim's, but he's kicked the goal on the left foot. And Bannockburn are coming back strongly. 6-6-42 Bannockburn. They trail Corio 7-2-44. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard now 29 minutes gone.
Giving him a bit of spark there, Laurie, hey?
Yeah. That's Ronnie's go, isn't it? Yeah. That's his go. You called it when he came on, Welch. He said that's what he does. He's an opportunist, and the more his confidence builds out, the more dangerous he gets, of course. Paul Wentworth's played a good little 5-10 minutes.
Little cameo in the middle there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Back in the middle, Moore and Walker. Walker gets it down to John Cousins. Runs around Moore. Goes with the right boot towards Tate at half forward. Charles as well takes a good mark in front of Harding. Tate keeps going. Lead on from Smith. Goes in that direction now. Or wobbly kick off the boot. And Tate can't take the mark as the siren sounds for half-time. And at half-time it's 7-2-44. Corio, they lead Bannockburn 6-6-42 by 2 points at the main break. And that quarter, Corio kicked 4 goals, 2. Bannockburn managed 3 goals, 4. The goal kickers at half-time for Corio. 2 to John Bolchevic and singles to Justin Tate, Lee Clifford, Chad Rivet, Amon Charles and Paul Smith. While for Bannockburn, 4 to Shane Andrews and singles to Ron Pilgrim and Clinton Shaw. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have our Where Are They Now segment this afternoon, Eric.
Corio stalwart in Craig Marsh.
Craig Marsh, who's helping Ricky O'Toole on the bench this afternoon, involved heavily at the club. He'll be our Where Are They Now segment special guest, and when we come back, we'll have the second half of our second semi-final between Corio and Bannockburn. It's the Devils by 2 points at the main break, 7-2-44. They lead Bannockburn 6-6-42. You're listening to 94.7 The Pulse, your home of local football.